Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Hlavně v klidu.
Not much going on.
Have a good time.
What the hell?
He had his papers and everything. But the police
Here's trouble.
Three people died.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initial. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So good.
Vzduch je čistý, nic tady není.
cannot come soon enough. Authorized to use deadly force.
Listens to that garbage. Walk away, Hansen.
Wracę do golemu.
Just make it through this shit.
Yes? What the hell kind of crazy talk is this? I'm going to get the police if this continues.
City has gone to hell.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Asi jsem ho měl rozvázat, než jsem odešel.
Spotted anything?
Move up.
Well, I was here at the time. Those reforms were enacted.
What is this? Looks like more overtime.
Seems like a bad dream.
Not now, I'm busy.
Ours is the man. He'll set you up.
These assholes tried it.
Daylight's wasting, boy. In case you haven't noticed. You good to go yet?
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me. I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you, from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
I wonder if we would be treated better in prison. They have rules. People must be fed and clothed. Soon, basic human rights.
Usually, a humanitarian disaster like this would get a lot of press in foreign aid. But given that these are augmented people...
Someone turn up the damn...
Oh man, I need a hit.
Not interested.
Are you lost? Just passing through. I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. Wasn't expecting. A word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists tried to blow up Ruzika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of us Ogs.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talos Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me. They're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that UC and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talos years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Packers News.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention.
Maybe not, but it sounds like you're fishing for information on the only man who's holding this place together. So you can't blame me for being cautious.
I'm asking precisely because I know how important he is. You seem to think highly of him.
I admire his idealism. He believes people will usually do the right thing. They just need to discover what it is.
And that includes arming yourself when the rest of the world turns against you.
Talos has fought ARC's armament every step of the way. He still fights it. But don't listen to me. Listen to his daily broadcasts. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Mi sembra pacifico.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
We're just trying to save ourselves from our own greed followers and our own inability to take preventative measures. Now, Tin Man back to life. And how do we plan to get out of it? That's really our paper, man.
No shelter, no peace, no fucking hope.
My friends, this most recent act of senseless violence.
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, like.
Despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement
I was at
of
the
our
beach
cause,
just now. Did you hear what
despite the
happened?
fact that some
We
of
heard
our
the cops
own
showed
were
up and
killed
beat
in
some
the
guy to
American
death.
Physical Station.
Yes, it was horrible.
Did you do anything?
He gave them some attitude when they hassled him, but it was sick. He didn't deserve that.
A police minority brutalizing an unarmed maturity.
Everywhere we go today, cops looking at us. Working for the man? Working for the man?
So bad, one of us.
You knew?
Some of you are attempting to strike back. Strike back. Please. I urge you. Strengthen their justification. I know it is wrong.
That's what everyone says when they're paid down.
Earlier this evening, Dr. Talos Rucker did with my partner gets here. Neighboring Brutalic complex, condemning the attack.
That's what everyone says when they're cold. Like. Okay, that's good.
Calm yourself, sir.
What's the plan?
This is your last warning. What are you going to do? Get out of here, hands up.
Shit is about to go down.
Hands up. You're under arrest. Disperse. You will be taken in.
Very bad day.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's bad in Prague, and it's even worse here. What happened?
Have you no feelings? My husband and his brother, both augmented people like you, were beaten and taken away by the police. Tibor said he knew someone who could get us out of here. Is that supposed to be you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Gollum, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right, I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. I'll contact you after I find him.
Be happy until we're all dead.
Let go of
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
You think we like this?
Stop that! Push them around like that. Leave them alone.
Serve to strengthen their justification.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hanser.
Oh yeah, I'm a regular.
If your sister is with Ark, we are the only people who can help her.
If you know anything about the Luziga bombing, say something.
Too late for that now, isn't it?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.